New York Jets at the Cleveland Browns. Yesterday, Cleveland Browns were handling the Jets. Uh, the Nick Chubb was running wild, and Jacoby Brissett looked like he had that game managed well enough. He was giving Amari Cooper the ball. They looked pretty solid. So that game was very surprising. A lot of stupid Browns-like mistakes happened in order for the Jets to make a comeback. Jets have a lot of good skill players. They had a really good draft, Breece Hall, and they got Sauce Gardner, who I saw got hurt yesterday, and they got a receiver in the first round. So they all made an impact, and um, seeing Joe Flacco have one more hurrah right there kind of was cool to see. I don't think this means any kind of significant run they're gonna make or anything like that. I like I said, it was neat seeing Joe Flacco have another moment, but Zach Wilson's the future for that team, and when he's healthy, they're gonna put him back out there. Um, they're making the right moves, but they keep setting up their quarterback to fail. Um, by not they either don't have an offensive line or they don't have receivers. They had a great offensive line for the longest time, and now that it's their offensive line is probably the worst in the league now. They have weapons. Their defenses have been very individual defenders um, throughout the years. Like I believe it's Leonard Williams, or yeah, Leonard Williams that got traded that was picked by them, and seems like there's not a lot of cohesiveness on that defense a lot of the times. So I don't foresee them making any kind of run. Cleveland, uh, I just think that they are just one of the worst runs. One of them and Chicago are two of the worst teams in the NFL because they just make moves that you just leaves you scratching your head. Um, Deshaun Watson, paying him 200 some million guaranteed, was the dumbest move of the offseason. Now people are probably come back at me if he goes off and wins a couple games when he comes back, but he will I can't see Deshaun Watson shaking that off of him. That's a huge burden. What happened and what your opinion is and what he thinks he did, whatever. It's a big deal, and I don't see him ever recovering from that. Whether the Browns have a good roster or not, they will find a way to lose and disappoint you. So I could see them getting 7 wins this year, 8 wins, just enough to tease their fans because they do got a good team. They got Amari Cooper, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, good offensive line, Nick Chubb. They have a really good team, but they just don't have cohesiveness, and they just have bad luck. I don't I think they'll find a way to disappoint you this year. New York Jets, great win, great moment, but you're dead.